Hi, today I'm going to show you how to divide decimal numbers. So the first problem we have is 6/10 divided by 15/100. The first thing we want to do is we want to put the first number on the inside of the division bracket, and the second number goes on the outside. When we're dividing decimal numbers, we cannot divide with a decimal on the outside in the divisor. What we have to do is we have to change this to a whole number. And the way we do that is we need this decimal to be all the way behind the ones column. In this instance, we have two digits, 1, 2, that we need to get it back behind. To keep things even, whatever we do on the outside, we need to do on the inside. So we need to move our decimal 2 places to the right. When I go to do that, 1, 2, there's nothing here. There's a space. So we need to insert a 0 placeholder. So this is where my decimal is going to stay for the remainder of the problem. So I'm just going to bring it up and put it right there. And now I can really just ignore the decimal and divide as if this was 60 divided by 15. So how many times can 15 go into 60? Well, I know that 15 times 2 is 30. And 60 is twice that, so I think 15 times 4 should give me 60, and it does. So I'm going to put my 4 here. I just divided. Now I need to multiply. 4 times 15 is 60. Let's subtract. 60 minus 60 is 0, and there's nothing left to bring down. So I'm finished. The answer to 6/10 divided by 15/100 is 4. Let's look at number 2. For number 2, we have 8 and 12/100 divided by 4/10. So we're going to put 8 and 12/100 on the inside and 4/10 on the outside. Again, we need to get this to a whole number, so we swoop over one place. Whatever we do the outside, we need to do to the inside. So my decimal is actually going to be between the 1 and the 2 here. So I bring it straight up. And now I begin my division process. How many 4s can I pull out of 8? 2. Let's multiply. 2 times 4 is 8. Let's subtract. 8 minus 8 is 0. And let's bring down the next digit, which in this case is a 1. We're going to repeat this process and begin again from the beginning. We're going to divide by 4 again. 4 can't go into 1. I can't pull any 4s out of 1, so I'm going to put it in there 0 times. I'm going to multiply. 0 times 4 is 0. Subtract 1 and bring down the last digit, 12. And we go back and we start this process all over again. 12 divided by 4 is 3. This time my digit goes on the other side of the decimal. 3 times 4 is 12. Subtract 0 with nothing left to bring down. We're finished. Our third and final problem is 63 divided by 1 and 2/10. So I begin by putting my 63 on the inside and my 1 and 2/10 on the outside. Remember, we cannot divide by a decimal. We need to make this a whole number. We have to move this decimal place one place to the right to make this a 12 now. Keeping things balanced, whatever I do to the outside, I need to do to the inside. But there's no decimal. Well, I know that 63 is also 63 and 0/10. Like money, $63 and no cents. You can add as many zeros behind the decimal as you want. So now I need to move the decimal. I moved it one place here, so I need to move it one place here. And it goes up right there. Now, I'm looking at 12 and 63. So I need to figure out how many times 12 can go into 63. I know my 12 facts. 12 times 5 is 60. So I'm going to put the 5 above the 3 because we're going into 63. And I've divided. Now I need to multiply. 15 times 12 is 60. Let's subtract. 63 minus 60 leaves 3. And let's bring down one digit. We're going to start again by dividing. How many 12s can I pull out of 30? Well, I know that I can pull 2 12s out of 30. 2 times 12 is 24. We subtract. 24 from 30 leaves 6. We bring down the last digit, which is a 0. and 12 goes into 60 5 times. 5 times 12 is 60. 60 minus 60 leaves 0, and we're finished. 63 divided by 1 2/10 equals 52 5/10.